It is more than just restoring an airline. It is about establishing Ghana as a vital aviation hub in the sub-region.
Hey, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to Ghana in Focus. If today is the first time you are watching a video from this YouTube channel, please kindly subscribe, like the video, comments, and also share. So as I told you, this channel is all about showcasing Ghana and also telling you guys the developments and showing you guys the developments that are ongoing in Ghana. Alright, so in today's video, we are coming to take a look at two things. Okay, in the transport sector. Okay, in the transport sector, Ghana is developing that side as well. So the transport and road minister, the transport and logistics minister in Parliament today was asked questions concerning procurement of some 500 buses to support transportation in Ghana. So the minister answered all those questions, and also he was asked about the revival of the national airline. You know, the president of Ghana also talked about or revival of the national airline during his address. So the logistics and transport minister was asked such questions in Parliament, and I want you guys all to listen to the answers he gave to the people of Ghana, and also how and when the national airline is going to be available in Ghana. So guys, I want you guys to listen and watch carefully to the end so that you don't miss anything. This is Ghana in Focus, and it's your boy Kojo Erison. Let's watch the video.
Pont Johnson will be part. Mr. Speaker, the company is taking steps to implement a 24-hour economy services. This will begin with the vehicle maintenance department and the traffic unit to ensure buses are available around the clock. A comprehensive training program will be provided to operational crew, ticketing staff, and related personnel to enhance service delivery and operations of the Metro Mass Transit. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable Member, any supplementary question?
Yes, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'm excited by the announcement of 500 new buses. Mr. Speaker, can the Honourable Minister provide specific timeline for when the 500 new buses will be procured and deployed? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the Metro Mass Transit Limited had challenges. From 2017, they had operational fleet of 1,157 buses. Today, they are 134, meaning that they are in distress. And for that matter, it is taking some time to be able to organize the private investors to invest in the venture. However, with the intervention of His Excellency the President, we are sure that by close of year and early next year, we'll be receiving some new fleet. Thank you.
You see, Honourable Minister, the answer you publish here refer to it as short to medium term. But when you were reading, you said short to long term. Maybe that is what has occasioned his question. But you didn't say medium term. They are talking about short to long term. And that's why he's asking for some timeline. Now, you said that early next year, at the end of this year or early next year, we're expecting to get new. That one, whether it's 2 or 10 or 1,000, that one too, we don't know. So we are still not guided. Please, can you clarify these issues for us?
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. The number of buses we are anticipating will come in batches. The fleet will not come 500 at once. The negotiations we are having will come there are about 3 companies, and they will come in 50s. So this company will supply 50, the other one 50. So we are looking at 150 by close of year and early next year for us to augment our fleet. And also thank you for the correction of short to medium term, but I have it long term on my paper. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honourable Member.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. Mr. Speaker, I'm happy that the minister has announced that by the turn of the year, the ministry will supply 150 new buses. Given that Ashanti region is the northern region with very serious transportation implications, how many of these 150 will be allocated to Ashanti region and the Abreport Junction terminal to be specific? Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, I mentioned that from 2017, we had 1,157. Now we are operating with 134. Even if we bring in 150, still, there will still be shortages of the buses. And so I rightly said that we will distribute them in the country, which Abreport Junction will be part. But to the number that will go to Ashanti region, we will look at how the traffic flows and the demand basis that we'll be able to use to distribute. Some people do not even have. And if you look at the transport connectivity within the Ashanti region, it might be better than some other regions that are not properly served. So for us, we will evenly distribute them anytime we have them in our custody. Thank you.
Yes, Honourable Member. Now, who is senior?
Contemporary, the same year.
You are the temporary senior.
No, contemporary, the same year.
Oh, you are contemporary. You were born the same day.
My age is first.
Yes, so that should be considered, since you were born earlier than him.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. Mr. Speaker, if the Honourable Minister may indulge me in respect of this question, he stated that the Metro Mass Transport Company is in distress. And so the buses coming in is upon the intervention of the President. I would like to find out from the Minister and they will be coming by the end of the year. And so, Mr. Speaker, I would like to find out from the Honourable Minister whether the funding source, the funding is provided for in the budget. And if so, where is it captured in the budget? And if so, where in the budget is it captured? Please.
Honourable Member, may you read the provision on anticipation? Anticipation. Anticipation. You are inviting the Minister to anticipate how much will be in the budget. You are not talking about the loan facility, but you are talking about how much will be in the 2026 budget.
No. Mr. Speaker, he stated that the buses are coming by the end of the year, this year, the budget year. And so I am asking if it is captured in the budget for 2025. And if it is captured, where in the budget is it captured?
You are partly right, but he was not too specific as to when the buses will arrive. He was talking about, and the honourable member used the word 10 of the year.
Mr. Speaker,
but he talked about end of the year or early next year.
Mr. Speaker, so in respect of those that will be coming at the end of this year, Mr. Speaker, was it captured in the budget? And where in the budget is it captured? 2025 budget.
Well, I'm not the minister, so let's allow the minister to answer. If not, I could have told you that reading the answer, the question you are posing is not based on the answer. But the minister is there to clarify.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. They are saying you have given me a clue as to what to say. But if you listen to me very well, you will understand. When we talk of Metro Mass Transit Limited, they've seen some improvement in their daily activities. For instance, last year, a monthly collection of about 8 million was what they had. From 2025 to date, we've seen improvement to about 14. Based on that, we are able to negotiate with vendors to supply us buses that we can now be paying them or servicing them on some agreed basis. However, we are not here to predict what the budget will be contained with as when we come to Metro Mass Transit Limited. So you wait and see how we want. If you want, you can put in another question for me to come and clarify how we are procuring the buses.
Yes, now it's your turn.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the minister in his answer stated, and I quote, the current operational fleet of Metro Mass Transit Limited, into brackets MMTL, comprising approximately 134 buses, present significant challenges in sustaining operational costs and expanding emphasis. Mr. Speaker, unquote. Unquote. The emphasis here is sustaining operational costs and expanding services. Mr. Speaker, I will want to find out from the minister if in the light of this answer or this part of the answer, there are provisions because of the issue of EVs, electric buses. We do know that the ministry introduced such an initiative last year or part of the last administration to curb the operational cost aspect of the operation of Metro Mass Transit. Is the minister considering that as part of the new buses they are going to procure in a way of addressing the operational costs and expanding services challenges as highlighted in the answer? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Minister.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. This is going to be a mixture of the EVs and the engine buses. You remember that we, as a country, we are not yet developed with the infrastructure for electronics. And whilst we are building the infrastructure, we still have to rely on the engine vehicles alongside. So this supply will have some EVs alongside the engine vehicles. Thank you.
Yes, the last supplementary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I just want to seek a simple clarification and ask the minister if the 134 buses, I want to know if we have a source of funding, a dedicated source of funding. If the minister can tell the House if there's a dedicated source of funding for the buses. Thank you.
You mentioned 134 buses. Maybe you got the number wrong, because the 134 is what is already in operation.
Sure. I wish he said acquiring 500 new buses, Mr.
Even
Speaker.
though he was not specific, he said approximately 134.
Sure.
I find it very difficult to understand, but you haven't asked that question. Approximating 134, I don't know why.
Sure. Mr.
But
Speaker,
I say approximately 134, but it's a 500, that is a new one that
thank you for your guidance, Mr. Speaker. the 500 buses, I am seeking to ask the minister the source of funding for the new buses the government seeks to procure. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I mentioned that we are having a special arrangement with some vendors who we will establish a payment system between Metro Mass and our vendors. And I said that our revenue generation has improved. And based on the improvement we have made in the revenue collection, they have confidence that when they partner with us, we are able to pay them as the arrangement will be. So it's a special vehicle arrangement between the Ministry of Transport, the Metro Mass Transit Limited, and some 3 vendors who are going to supply us the buses. We will manage them together and ensure that we will set aside an account to put all the proceeds inside to be able to service their interests. Thank you.
Honorable members, we move on to the next question, and that is question number 322. It stands in the name of the honorable member for Swami, Mr. John Darko. Honorable member, you may ask your question now.
Right, Honorable Speaker, thank you very much for this opportunity. Mr. Speaker, I rise to ask the Minister for Transport to provide an update on the proposal of government to set up a national airline.
Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama reaffirmed his government's commitment to restart a transparent process for the establishment of a national airline during the State of the Nation's address. In line with this vision, I inaugurated a task force on the 7th May 2025 to oversee and coordinate all necessary activities towards the realization of this national objective. Mr. Speaker, I am pleased to inform this august House that the task force has made significant progress, a business model and operational framework to guide government engagement with potential strategic partners for the establishment of the national airline has been submitted to the office of the President. Mr. Speaker, the establishment of a national airline, it is more than just restoring an airline. It is about establishing Ghana as a vital aviation hub in the sub-region, promoting tourism, creating jobs, and opening up new avenues for economic progress. Mr. Speaker, the Ministry of Transport remains fully committed to ensuring that the process is undertaken with professionalism, transparency, and fiscal responsibility. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable member, any supplementary?
Yes, Right Honorable Speaker. I want to find out from the Minister if he can update us since the President announced this policy, whether you've received any proposals from any potential investors. And if you have, are you able to tell this House who these potential investors are?
Yes, Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the question was for me to address this House with the processes or the proposals that the government has made so far. And I've said that we established a task force that has submitted the business model and again operational framework to guide us engaging our investors. And so it is too early for me to start naming the investors or the proposals we have received. But I can tell you that with this business model, it will be the guide for us to engage those who have presented their proposals to partner government to establish a national air carrier. Thank you.
In essence, you have received some proposals.
Because have you or have you not?
Sorry. I was trying to clarify it for maybe a further supplementary. But if you are in such a haste, I'll allow you to bring, because the answer was very pregnant, and I want to deliver some of the maybe twins or quadruplets. Yes, from your answer, it shows that yes, some proposals have been received, but you are reluctant to name those who have submitted the proposals. Am I right? Minister.
Right, Honorable Speaker. So that is right.
Honorable Member, any supplementary?
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, I would have thought that the people's representative would be willing to share this very important information with the people of Ghana if we received any such proposals. The people of Ghana would like to know who the people are. But if you are telling us that you cannot tell us now, we hope that in the near future you give that information to us. So, Mr. Minister, are you able to tell the people of Ghana, in your estimation, when is it likely for us to see our flag in the sky?
Yes, Minister.
Mr. Speaker, establishing a national airline has a lot to do. After the collapse of the Ghana Airways, we have attempted so many times and it failed. We are guided by it, and for that matter, we are taking the processes as serious as they come. For instance, we cannot have a task force and they have submitted a business model, they have submitted a operational guidelines or framework for us that we are supposed to use to engage all the proposals we have received from the private sector. We cannot jump now when we have not met with them. We have not seen the capacities or how they can be efficient in delivering to the timelines they will be given to us and fix a time frame. So we will update you at all the stages we will get in terms of when and exactly how we are going to roll out the national air carrier.
Yes, Honorable Member. You have finished your three?
Yes, Right Honorable Speaker. Thank you very much.
Yes. Yes,
Mr.
Honorable.
Speaker, I heard the minister say that they have received proposals from the private sector. Mr. Speaker, very respectfully, would the minister be kind enough to disclose to us the proposal? Is it in respect of ownership or operations? Is it the case that it is in the area of ownership that they are looking at partnering the private sector, or is in the area of ownership where they intend doing public-private partnership or operations?
Well, it's now going to specifics. You know, the question talked about proposal of government. Now, you have also received some proposals from private sector. And he wants to know the proposals in what respect?
Right, Honorable Speaker, we are looking at a PPP model, and government will not want to have so much control over the public-private partnership arrangement we are having. However, I said that this business model is what is to guide us going forward. So I will think that we will use the model and assess all the proposals that are brought to us and be able to determine what level will government participation be in the air carrier, or how much shares will government have in the proposed air carrier. And so I will want to say that we will use the business model to guide us going forward in the selection of a model or a business model which will be communicated to you. I thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I reference the Minister's answer to question 322, second paragraph, where he talked about the government having, or a task force having provided a framework to guide government engagement with potential strategic partner for the establishment. However, subsequent follow-up, the minister is saying that they have received some proposals. And my question is, what is it that has led to the government moving? Because here you're talking about a strategic partner. Now you have moved to receive proposals. What went into that movement to go into proposal receipt? The business model that you have developed, is it possible for you to share that business model to this House? Because we have not seen any publication about government opening up proposals for either competitive tendering or competitiveness in any airline in this country. Yet government have already received proposals. So I think the minister needs to come very clear to us. This is a house of records. When did government open up for any company or businesses to submit proposals? And what is the government take in making sure that the people of Ghana are served with adequate information on the model and the proposals that you have received? Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable members, the question itself is not too clear. You see, the question is to ask the Minister for Transport to provide an update on the proposal of government, an update on the proposal of government to set up a national airline. But the reference is to a declaration of intention by government to set up an airline, not a proposal. And so when you say an update on the proposal, it means there's already a proposal of government. But what you refer to is a declaration of intent. Is that like how Ghanaians always say we gained our independence on the 6th of March, 1957? No, that was the day that there was a declaration. We didn't gain it that day because we are still under the Queen of England. So we're not independent. We still had a Governor General. In fact, it changed from Governor to Governor General. And all our laws, it's not the same. All our laws were still assented to by the Queen. We only had a Prime Minister, head of government, but we are not independent until the 1st of July, 1960. That is when we got our real freedom and independence, and we became independent to make laws by our own selves, assented to by our president. It's the same. Declaration of Independence in the United States of America, 1776. But you know, almost a year it took them before they gained their independence and became united, which was around 1868. That's a long time. So when you say that government's declaration of intent is now turned into proposal of government, and you are looking for update on that proposal, you are putting something on nothing.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for your guidance and education. In fact, we are grateful. Mr. Speaker, I seek your guidance again. The question, yes, but we are now looking at the answer. The answer that was given by the minister, which is captured here, and also the follow-ups that the minister has given to the House. That is what we are asking, and that is what we are seeking clarification on the answers and or further answers or questions. Mr. Speaker, for example, you made there's a business proposal which the minister has mentioned here. Now we seek to ask that is a proposal or the partnership, the ownership partnership or operational. Mr. Speaker, that is what we seek to ask. But when you, yes, so Mr. Speaker, it is not with our question, but it is with the answers, the follow-up and the answers that have been given by the minister. Mr. Speaker, thank you.
You see, honorable members, I went through the answer, and you realize that in the written answer, the minister did not refer to proposal. He only said, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama reaffirmed government's commitment to restart a transparent process for the establishment of a national airline during the State of Nations address. In line with this vision, I inaugurated a task force on 7th May 2025 to oversee and coordinate all necessary activities towards the realization of this national objective. Then the rest follow. So there's no proposal in the answer.
Speaker, very respectful, if I may assist. Mr. Speaker, if I may
Your question.
If I may
Your
assist.
follow-up question. Your follow-up question solicited an answer from him which referred to a proposal from private sector.
Mr. Speaker,
Yes.
with respect, Mr. Speaker, you say that there's something fundamentally wrong with my question, but I was very clear in my mind when I posed the question the way I did, because what's the meaning of proposal, Mr. Speaker? Any dictionary will tell you that proposal means a plan or a suggestion. And so there's nothing wrong with the question at all. I was very clear in my mind when I put the question that way. And the minister did not see anything wrong with it. That is why he came here and sought to answer. The various questions coming in are as a result of the answers he gave. And so, Mr. Speaker, absolutely, there's nothing wrong with the question because proposals include plans and suggestions. And we know the president announced that in this house. And that is why I felt the need to ask for update. So, Mr. Speaker, that's the point. There's nothing wrong. I was very clear in my mind, Mr. Speaker, with respect when I asked the question.
So could you tell us the government proposal? Since you were clear, you were asking for update on a proposal. So can you tell us that proposal that you are looking for the update on? Since you were clear in your mind.
Mr. Speaker, the president had told this house that he intends to set up.
Exactly.
Yeah, but Mr. Speaker, proposal includes suggestions. Proposals include suggestions. And the minister did not see anything wrong with it. He came here to answer the question. Mr. Speaker, with respect, I don't think that proposal is wrong to say at all. Because the president came here and made that promise to the people of Ghana. With respect, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable member. Honorable member, your attention is being drawn to the rules. It's my duty to guide the House in all what you do. And so when I go through and I see there's a problem, I try to guide by coming with my understanding based on not just language, but experience and application of the rules that we've been using for some time now. I'm surprised for you to hear that a suggestion, yes, suggestion is a proposal. But when you spoke again, you are not looking at it as a suggestion. You are saying an intention.